Okay, guys, I have a great topic for tonight, just so everybody knows.
After we... Okay, whatever.
No, I'm just saying.
Well, howdy, hi, and hello. This is CNC Talk. I'm Noah.
I'm also Noah.
I'm also Noah.
I'm Noah, but the fifth one.
I'm Noah, but the fourth one.
Oh, yeah. So go with your supposed topic that you have today, even though we talked about so much shit
predetermined
today.
topics. He doesn't believe you have a topic.
No.
It's a supposed topic.
No.
These are predetermined topics that me and we
were
actually
just
came up with.
talking
Oh, okay.
at the tattoo place, and I think he's just gonna take one.
All right.
I'm just gonna take one.
Yeah, I know.
So do you guys remember the Care Bears?
Yes.
Okay.
I thought so.
I was obsessed with the Care Bears.
Cody, the Care Bears. It's a bear that they care.
They had
they
those
stare.
symbols on their
the Care Bear
stomachs.
stare.
Yeah, exactly.
And a motherfucking lion for some reason.
Josh, you remember the
I
Care Bears?
remember the Care Bears.
Okay. So, Cody, let me show you the Care Bears real quick. It doesn't
pulling
matter
it up
because
now.
it's yeah. The Care Bears had these things called belly badges. It's kind of like what's that called? What are the
Like a
ponies?
Kamehameha, but
What-
Like a My
what's-
Little Ponies.
Yeah, what's the like My Little Ponies and their little stickers on their ass?
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Rainbow Dash?
Yeah, like stuff like that. But anyways, the Care Bears had these things called belly badges. Okay? And whatever was on their belly badge, it granted them a certain power, I guess.
Like the power of friendship.
Right. It like literally it was like one of them was the power of friendship. There was like the good luck bear, like he would like grant people luck. There was the wish bear who grant people's wishes. There was one called the secret bear who had like a heart with a locket on it and like he could like unlock
He would take that
people's
shit to the grave.
deepest secrets. You know what I mean? Stuff like that. So my question here today is if you were a Care Bear and you had your own belly badge, what would it be and what power would come from it? And I have mine already. If you want me to start, I can kind of give you guys an idea of like what I'm talking about.
Start and then give us time to think.
Okay, so yeah, exactly. So mine was my belly badge would be like a little planchette, you know, like the thing from a Ouija board you scribe with.
Oh, yeah.
And I would be what was it, Noah?
Spirit something.
Spirit Bear.
It was the
Spirit Bear.
Yeah, spirit bear or something. And basically what you could do is you could talk to your dead loved ones by putting your ear up to my tummy. So I'm kind of like
wow.
yeah.
Yes, Josh.
So
Is there a problem with
Weird
it?
as shit.
Our boss said he could fight crime because when the bad guy's doing something, be like, your grandma wants to talk to you. You know, like.
It's gonna be really weird because you gotta like put your ear up to his belly. Grandma?
You in there?
yeah, exactly. So that was my idea. Is I'd be spirit bear and you could talk to your dead relatives by putting your ear up to my tummy. Josh's was he wanted to be coffee bear because he feels like he can calm anybody down with a good cup of Joe. You know, he's like, let's just sit
doing
down
that
and
for
talk
himself.
about this. Yeah, and he's like, and he's that too, and he also just wanted to like, you know, have fresh coffee on tap.
Also, if somebody wrongs him, it just fires a beam of like burning hot
Burning
coffee,
hot
yeah.
coffee at somebody.
He just
Hey.
splashes hot coffee in your face.
As someone who got fucking 2nd and 3rd degree burns and had leggings melt to my skin from fucking boiling hot coffee, that shit sucks. It's rough.
So, what would you guys' belly badges be?
I don't know what my like badge would be, like a mic or like just a mouth or something like that. But my ability would be just mimic anyone's voice that I hear.
Oh, that's actually pretty freaking sick.
Wow.
That's
That'd be
a good one.
Mimic Bear, but in
Yeah.
like not the like D&D version, but like
Make a bear.
Mimic Bear. I like
You're
it.
up to it and it opens the belly and it has like the mimic mouth in it.
Teeth.
Yeah.
I'm fucking me bear. I can knock anyone's ass out.
There's already a bear for that, though.
Yeah, Sleepy
Naptime
Time
bear,
Bear.
or sleepy bear. Yeah.
Damn.
Oh, it exists.
I'm trying to be serious about this.
Wasn't there a cloud bear?
Cloud with a lightning strike. That was grumpy.
He
Oh,
like
Grumpy
made
Bear.
thunderstorms.
Yeah, it was Grumpy Bear.
Yep. Grumpy.
Yeah, Grumpy Bear.
I only know Sunshine Bear, and that is because my sister never watched the Care Bears, never was into Care Bears, but had Sunshine Bear, but it had a drawstring coming out its ass, and like you'd pull it, and it would like stretch the whole bear, and then as you let go, as it started shrinking, it would play "You Are My Sunshine."
That's creepy.
I don't know, that thing lives in my nightmares.
You think they had nicknames for each other, or did they address each other by like their full legal name, like Sunshine Bear, or did they just call each other like Sunshine and shit like that?
I've never watched it, so I don't know.
remember. See, I remember as a
Good
kid,
evening,
like I
Sunshine
watched it
Bear.
like when I was a kid,
How are
like
you, Grumpy
all throughout
Bear?
the '90s. That was like my jam.
I think
Yeah.
I know what Cody's might be.
Okay.
Utility bear. Always have something for the right job at the right time.
Like a tool belt.
Yeah, kind of like a tool belt.
And have a little tape measure on the
Well,
front.
I was thinking like a Swiss Army knife
Yeah,
where
or the
there's
front.
just like different tools that he would have.
I think I know what mine would be. Snack bear.
That's what Holly just said.
Wait, really?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Really?
I said snack bear. I didn't go into any description or anything. I just said mine would
Oh.
be snack bear.
I totally did not hear
I think
you
it's
at
just
all.
because I'm hungry.
I think I want to be Snack Bear, actually, now that I think about it.
Josh
Has
just
anyone
pulls out
considered
pistachios.
Snack bear?
Josh just pulls out pistachios and Slim Jims.
My other thought was like a money bag, and I could just be like,
Yeah,
Cash Bear.
and a charity bear. I could just
Charity
hand out.
bear.
Yeah.
All right, yeah.
All right, I can get
But
behind
you
Charity
can only
Bear.
get money when it benefits
When
somebody
Somebody
else.
else.
Yeah, so it's like not
Yeah.
money for you.
Yeah, it can't.
You
just
know
be
what that
like,
would mean, right? I'm going out behind the dumpster.
I mean,
Suicide bear.
you can.
Oh shit!
Fuck!
People are having bad thoughts.
My
It's
symbol's
okay.
a noose.
You can end it.
No, it's just like, it's okay. Just, I walk up to him, just do this. Like, it's okay. Don't worry about it. Pull the trigger for them.
Wow, and his symbol's just a noose.
Always has a length of rope on him.
Oh my god, could you imagine if a noose just shoots
perfect
out of his
noose every
stomach,
time.
wraps around it, and it just starts pulling it into him?
Anyone ever play Naughty Bear?
I did.
Nope.
Xbox 360.
That was a good ass game. You were a fucking teddy bear that
Oh,
snuck
was it
around
like
and
that
killed
devil-
other fucking teddy bears.
You were just
Devilish one.
Yeah, you were just a grumpy teddy bear all the time, and you find out all of your friends are having a birthday party without you. So you've got to sneak around and murder the different teddy bears without getting spotted, or else they'll call the police.
So fucking good. It's so
Wow.
good.
It was a pretty brutal game.
Yeah.
You like stab them in the stuffing
You like
would come
sneak
out.
up behind and fucking slit their throats and shit.
Yeah.
Like you'd set
What was
bear
it called?
traps for them. Naughty Bear.
Naughty Bear.
So-
Naughty
Wicked
Bear.
game.
Good game.
Hey.
Shout out to Naughty Bear. Sponsor us.
This is a side note, which will be, you can leave it in or not. We might have the basement back even sooner.
He's killed the cats.
No, no. I have a second Alex that might be interested in taking the other cat. So,
Oh.
my balls.
Oh.
You'd probably bleep his last name out. I don't
Shout out
know how
to
weird-
Alex.
how weird he would be
Address
about
is.
that.
Okay, I thought you said Alex Mudballs, and I was like, what?
Shout out to
I'll keep
Alex
that in.
Mudballs.
Yeah.
Thanks for
Wicked
taking
last
the cat,
name.
dude.
Where does Alex live?
And we'll climb.
He lives out in Sebula,
What's
right?
his address?
Social Security?
Kinda?
Yeah, he lives out by Sebula.
What was his mom maiden name?
The place out
Phone
there.
number.
Yeah, you're right.
First dog
You're right.
name.
What's that place called?
Yeah, let's not talk about it.
Who do you think his
The
favorite
place with
teacher
the
was?
stuff.
What's his wife's name again? Allie?
What's his favorite liquid?
Did you ever notice that his breath always smells like coffee?
Liquid?
First model of car?
Trust me, I was at Alex's wedding.
Parents' maiden name.
So,
Or mom's maiden name.
I was at Alex's wedding. It was a good wedding.
you know, when I was a kid, I didn't know that maiden name was just for women. And I asked my father what his maiden name was. And he's like, still my name. And I was like, but you got married. And he's like, yeah, it's still my name.
It'd be cool if you could choose your last name when you get married.
You can.
You
can.
Are
Yeah,
you-
you don't
I was
have to
gonna
get
say-
married to choose your last
I
name.
know, but I mean, like, you
See-
both just ditch your original last names.
Oh, you
gain
wanna
a
be
new
like,
one.
you can.
Blade.
Yeah.
You
See, I
can.
told- I
because-
told-
oh,
I know
that's,
you
that's
can,
your
but I
one.
mean, like, if that was just like
That's your
the
one
regular-
That's what you
free.
do.
That's your one free chance to do it without having to pay
I
for
told
it.
Tyler because I'm not going to be the third Miss Coons. Not happening.
I was only married once. You
But
say
your
this all the
dad
time.
also was married once. She was also a Coons.
She's still Mrs. Coon. She never changed her
Right.
name.
And how well did that work for her? It didn't. How well did yours work out? It didn't. I'm not going to be number
My
three.
parents are best friends.
My last name is arguably cool.
Yeah.
Osborne. Come on. Ozzy. You know, cool last name. But I told him we should just...
Wow.
Same culprit as every other time, too. Continue.
It's my work phone.
Continue.
So, I said we should just combine our last names. Make a new last name out of both of our last names.
Coonsborn.
Kuborn.
I don't know. I feel like we could play around with the fucking letters and come up with something pretty cool.
Ozzy.
Osbon.
Osboons.
Oddball.
Or
Osboons.
we keep it Osborne, but I lose the S and add his Z. Even cooler.
Osborne.
Yeah, and you ditch the N in Osborne for his N.
There we go. I don't know. I just feel like we could make a real
I like
cool
Josh's
name.
idea.
Take the Z off. Born.
Born. All right.
I'm just saying. Tell me we couldn't come up with something pretty cool. We got a wide variety of letters.
You let me know when you find something cool, and then
You gotta
Born.
think, though, in like
I'm just saying, it's not cunt. KUN is a.
Yeah, I gotta bleep that one out.
yeah.
child suffers for
K-U-N-T.
this, you know.
What?
KUNT.
I'm just saying.
I
No,
said
it's
lose
not.
the Z.
I know, but I'm saying that. I know, but you're pronouncing it wrong. KUN is pronounced coon, not kun.
But it can be. It can be. I can spell it with a K and fucking pronounce it however the fuck I want. All the last names are made up anyway. Someone just decided that's how that's pronounced.
That's fine. That's how I'm saying it from now on. It's how. That's it. That's
People
how
do
I'm
that
saying it.
already.
That's how every Indonesian lady ever says our name whenever they call. Is it Tyler Krantz there? And I'm like, no, the only here is you. And then I hang up.
Hell yeah.
Fucked right now.
Why?
Editor, keep that in.
I'm sorry, I hate spam callers.
Yeah. Uh-huh. I know.
I want to be like cleanup bear.
I'm sorry, what?
Janitor bear?
I'm thinking like a
Custodian bear.
I'm thinking
I
like
know
dirty
exactly.
sock.
I thought
is
the
your
exact
badge.
same thing. But
Cum rag.
be cum
Exactly.
rag bear. No, but like be able to just like there's a basket of laundry in front of me. Boom, it's now clean folded. You know, there's dishes. Boom, they're
I
clean
would
and
love
put
it
away.
if she was clean up bear.
I wouldn't trust that though.
But then I
If-
wouldn't have a job.
That would be your job. You just go in, boom, it's clean.
Think of
and
how
they
many
pay you.
clients you could have if you just walked in and was like, all right, next.
300.
All right, put it $300.
That's fair.
Yeah, because you could charge whatever then. You
Oh,
could
yeah.
just be like, spatial recognition, like $400.
Yeah.
Boom, done.
If I had a basket of dirty laundry and someone just went, it's clean now, I wouldn't trust that shit. I'm still washing it. There is no way it works like that. Even if we're in like a magical land, I ain't trusting
How do
that.
they wash it? Does it stick in the tummy and then get cleaned?
Oh, you open
Puts
up.
it in
Oh.
their mouth.
It's
Oh
like
my
a
God,
front-facing
it's a washing
washer.
machine.
Yeah, you just go and throw it on. Close
that is a good one.
Changes into a
That's good.
dishwasher too if you need to do dishes.
Well, that's a good
But it still takes like the usual amount of time. You're still waiting an hour
Yeah.
either way. Like
You just start touching
It's like spin cycle, and he's just like. Just
how's
looks like
your
he's having a
day?
seizure.
Could you imagine if your wife just wanted to sit on your lap at that same period of time?
you gotta weigh them
Yeah,
down so
in
it doesn't
trouble.
Hey,
vibrate
honey, you
away.
better hurry up. It's on spin cycle.
No thanks. I'll just go down and use the actual dryer.
Do you also have like an exhaust port where all like the steam and shit comes
That's
out
your
when you're in
ass.
like the
That's your
dryer?
ass.
You just fart it out. That's all. Mm-hmm. Easy peasy.
It's just always like hot and warm.
I'm just saying.
And the lint comes out your belly button.
Oh,
I don't know if
Cough it up
It
like
already
a
does.
hairball.
I don't know if we ever talked about this on the podcast, but I would just like to say, apparently not a super common thing. Only me and Krista have ever experienced this. But when your mother or father is doing laundry and you hear the dryer go off, you run to the couch and lay down, and the parent would then bring the basket of laundry in and dump it on you, and then fold the clothes off of you so you get the warm pile of clothes. Apparently
Mom's,
not
like, wrapped
common.
a warm towel or something. She'd be like,
Yeah.
"Oh, honey, I did the thing."
Yeah,
She's like,
it's-
"Here, here's a warm towel for your shower or whatever."
Nope.
Like
it's,
that's happened, but
Dump a pile on top of you on the couch.
Yeah, it's
While
my
it's-
mom would
pile
probably
on-
have lost her shit
Yeah.
because
See-
she'd been like,
I think of it
Freaking
the
out.
same way. So, like, I explained to her, I was like, think of it this way. If you brought our clean clothes upstairs and dumped them
on Una.
somewhere where, well, anywhere in our house, really, where there's noon hair, I'd be like, pick them all back up, take them back downstairs, and put them right through again because they're
Right.
going to be covered in fucking hair.
Yeah,
we
but we're
didn't
not-
have pets in the house.
we're not animals.
Well, that's what I'm saying. That's why I never had that happen.
Yeah.
I'm like, we've had dogs and shit at the house. Like,
Josh makes a valid point. We don't have fur.
Your dog probably enjoys it too. I mean, if you
Yeah,
agreed to do
try
it.
with Noon ones. I bet she's the happiest fucking dog ever.
She would
I
be.
bet you $100 she would flip because she would think that you're like attacking her with it. Not like angrily, but she'll go into
Like
full play
playtime,
mode and
yeah.
then she'll just like dive into the pile of clothes. Just
Rip
as we
everything
say-
onto the fucking floor, and then she'll tuck her butt, and then she'll zoom.
yeah.
That's exactly what she would do.
As Krista likes to call it, Noon's out there fucking shit up right now. Like, that's all that she says. I go out, every couch cushion is off of every couch. Her seat for the chair is flipped up and ripped off and set like
All the pillows are on the floor.
Yeah.
Blankets.
so.
Everything.
But yeah, I think that's why. Like, whenever we talked about that originally, I'm like, if my mom took clean laundry and put it on the floor. Or on the, on
I
the
don't know.
couch
We
or
would
something.
we would fight to the fucking death over the couch so that we could get the laundry.
You needed to be in the middle.
Yeah. You don't want the spillage. You want that
Yeah.
main dump of laundry to be on you. It was the best thing ever.
That's
Whatever
exactly
you're
what I
doing.
want. I just want a main dump on me, you know?
I'm just saying, whatever you were doing, what toys you were playing with, watching, it didn't matter. You stopped everything and ran to the couch because that means laundry's coming. And if mom sees you laying on the couch, she's dumping that laundry on you.
I would only do it if it was a fuzzy blanket.
See,
That's the only exception for
So
me.
the thing
I will
about the
say I hate
clothes
warmth,
is
too.
multi-purpose because it forces the kids to be still for a little bit. And sometimes it would end up in a nap.
oh yeah. The amount of clothes naps I've taken. You wake up and you're like, that was a good one.
Wake
You
up
got
like,
the fucking couch lines on your
from
face.
the sound of that right there, you wake up like, after 10,000 years, I'm finally free. It's
Finally.
time to conquer Earth.
My long
Narrator
slumber
rumbles,
is
so-
over and I awake.
I'm just saying, it was peak childhood memories was laundry, couch, like.
There's going to be a lot of confusion, but I just asked my mom to make sure. Did you ever dump fresh, warm laundry onto me? She's just going to be like, what the fuck? She might call me during the podcast. So.
Are you okay? Is everything okay at home, Cody?
Yeah.
Do you want
Is
me to do that? I can.
Is Krista dumping warm laundry on you?
Okay, so not to like change the subject, but I'm going to change the subject for
Are
a
you
second.
going to a new topic?
Noah didn't
Yeah.
even
Wait,
say
Noah
what
didn't
their
give
answer
his
was gonna
bear.
be.
answer.
I thought
I also
wait,
didn't
no.
know.
I thought answer.
No, he answered for me.
Oh, that's
That
right.
was it.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's what I thought the same thing, and I was like, utility. And I was
Is,
like, oh,
is
that
yours
was for me.
is yours podcast bear?
You know what? I'll take it.
No, go ahead. Go ahead.
Have
Radio
everything
bear.
ready. Just
That's what it is.
Oh my god, you press your
Radio
tummy,
bear?
everything's fucking set up, done.
Wait,
Radio
what?
bear?
Radio bear? Is that what you said?
Yeah.
I like Radio bear.
Your belly is just Spotify. You just like sit there, you're like, what do you want to hear? AC/DC? And it just starts playing Thunderstruck out of your stomach.
Sadly, I have to show an ad real quick.
Want a break from the ads?
No, Spotify Premium will be good.
Okay. Yeah.
Could you
So
imagine?
Only
Holy
happens
fuck.
when you're with Premium Bear, though. Anytime
Yeah.
you go, it's like
Yeah.
30
It only
seconds of
happens
ads.
If you're with Basic Bear, then you just got the basic one.
Yeah, sorry,
You
man.
gotta partner up with people to figure out what kind of thing you get for
Yeah.
the month.
What would your ability be as Radio Bear, though? Just music or?
Yeah, like more specifically.
Yeah.
I think it would be like the combination of being able to play music, but also those fucking horrible ads.
I got one that would be really useful personally for you.
Go ahead.
You can listen to music, but you don't need headphones. But only you can choose whether it's a speaker
I'm the
or
speaker.
But that's the thing, you can choose to just like not do anything.
The
so that
speaker
if you're
doesn't
at
come
work,
out of your mouth.
Oh shit.
but like if you're at work and they're like, "Hey, no headphones," then you can be like, "Sounds good," and then you're just still listening to it.
Doesn't come out your mouth and still has that pounding, like, stereo.
Babes.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're just sitting there like every time the bass booms, you're like,
Or Noah just
We were
bends
talking
over and
about
it
it
comes
not
out his
coming out of
ass.
your mouth.
he just boom, boom. It's just like they're just sitting there like Noah's like flexing his fucking pecs all day. It's like his tits are shaking. It's just like it's just the basses.
Being able
Wow.
to play music and then maybe because everyone's able to hear the radio if they have like some type of connection. Like, what if someone has to say something to someone else or have a message.
Oh, like
Oh,
a
you're talking like
two-way.
a, like a
Okay,
ham
yeah.
radio
Yeah.
shit.
You
I thought you meant
intercept-
like an AM/FM radio. I'm
Oh.
like, if I have to hear another fucking commercial on radio, I'm gonna smash something.
Here's the
apart.
sham wow.
I was confused because you're like,
sham wow.
everyone can hear the radio, and I'm like,
105.5.
Is the radio in the room with us now?
Oh, okay. Okay,
Everyone
that
can
brings me into
hear
a
the
good question.
radio.
Noah, what would your radio, like, there's like 105 point whatever,
Yeah, what's your
or you're like,
frequency?
What's
yeah,
your
like-
frequency?
yeah, what's your frequency? Or you have like
69,
what was it? What was it?
69,
Froggy,
420.
Froggy one of
95?
yeah, Froggy 95 or whatever. Like, do you have like one of like those? Do you have like something
95.9
Pussy
the
69.
rat.
like yeah, like 95.9 the rat,
95.9 the rat was the peak fucking radio station as a kid.
or like
It's a Jersey station.
What is
No, I'm trying to think of what ours is for 95 point. You said 95.9?
Not 0.5.
Oh, 95.9. I feel like that. No, 96.1 is Kiss FM.
what's
That's it.
what's ours with like the Bigfoot thing? The-
102.1.
But what's the like
Country.
It's the Bigfoot country.
Oh, Bigfoot country. That's what it
Yeah.
was. That's the word I'm looking for.
I can
All right,
hear it
Noah,
in my head.
what's your radio?
Your tag.
Yeah, what's your tag? Frequency and tag.
69.9, the bear.
Yep. Yeah, that
The
makes
only
sense.
problem is people would think you're like a gay radio station too, because that's another thing
You
you
are
gotta look
only
out
allowed
for.
to play Alanis Morissette. That's all you can play.
Shit.
People are gonna be tuning into the bear like, I love this one.
I love this guy.
Shit. What's the one that they always say is gay people's music?
Elton John.
It's a joke, but no,
Oh.
Elton John is for everyone.
Katy Perry.
No.
Sounds like
shit.
a
Taylor
gay man
Swift.
trying to
David Bowie?
defend Elton John. What's
Lady Gaga.
Yeah, Lady Gaga's a big in the queer
I
community.
guarantee you
Yeah.
if I look this up.
Nickelback.
Yeah, you only play Nickelback and Alanis Morissette.
You know what? That's fine.
Oh, he's Nickelback
I'll-
bear.
I'll send-
oh
I'll send
shit.
It just sounds like a bear that like shits nickels out.
Yeah.
Nickelback. Bear.
Only nickels though.
Nickelback bear.
Oh, that's a good one. Nickel on your back.
I like Nickelback bear.
I like Nickelback. I'm gonna admit it here and now. I fucking dig them.
The only song I think about of theirs is the photograph.
Look at this graph.
photograph.
Nickelback released a fucking sea shanty to Rockstar.
Hell yeah.
And
And it was really
fantastic.
it was pretty
I
good.
don't believe that.
Look it
It's
up.
amazing.
Is it like sea shanty?
sea
Yeah,
shanty,
just
sea
like-
shanty?
yeah.
Like it's to the basically they took Wellerman and turned it into Rockstar sea shanty. So it's really fucking good.
Just to the listeners, I'm very excited to announce that there is a YouTube video called 21 Songs Every Gay Person Knows.
Oh.
All right, play it. Who knows them?
I was a real Chad and played Rah Rah Rasputin like a fucking champ.
Let me tell
That's
you,
right.
this motherfucker was like 6 years old.
I still throw it
fucking
down.
bussing it down to that song. He played that once and then
Memorized it.
memorized it, and he
engraved
could
in
bust
my
that
head.
out at any point. The whole like down to the ground, back up standing, down to the ground, back up standing shit.
there you go.
He could not like he wouldn't miss a beat. He was getting perfects every second. We're like,
Maybe that's why I'm bad at dancing. I never played like Just Dance or Dance Dance
I played that
Revolution.
shit.
okay,
During the recession.
next next time we're all together for a
Oh.
game night, we're playing Just Dance.
Oh,
We have to.
I just realized how long ago the recession was.
Which one?
2008.
The big one. Yeah, it was 2008. Oh,
My God.
Back in it.
God
Should've
damn,
bought
I
a
was in my
house.
junior year in high school.
That's when I got married for the first time.
I was
You
3.
Dumb-
No, you
Dumbass.
didn't.
You didn't.
No, that was just when we got
2015.
together.
2013.
2015.
I thought it was 13.
2015 is when he got married.
I don't know, whatever.
No,
I'm
you
just going
keep
to take...
saying you just
all right.
say that, and that's not what it was. I think I got married in 2014.
My hobby is spreading false information.
The
so-
ball, the ball,
called professional
I want the
gaslighting.
ball. Okay, do we go to the next one?
Yeah.
Yes, please.
So we talked about this earlier.
Yeah, you're gonna
Do
do
we
my
get
favorite
enough
one.
I'm
content?
gonna do
on
the
this?
hit point one.
Yes. Okay, I love this
How
one.
much?
This is such a go. This is
What
such a good
is
one.
one hit point worth in damage in real life? And we're going to go with everyone has 50 hit points.
So
There's
another thing
difference.
that Noah and I discussed, right? Because we're trying to figure out like how to mathematically figure this out. Basically, so we were talking about like, oh, maybe like stepping on a thumbtack is worth 1 hit point. But we said if you step on 50 thumbtacks, would you die? No. So obviously it's not worth a hit point. So you got to think about it that way.
got
So
the answer.
whatever happens to you 50 times kills you.
But here's the
Yeah,
thing.
I
I
got it.
also
You know
have
what
to
I mean?
pose. I have to pose my problem with this, because while we were discussing this, I said, but the whole thing is, I can stab you once, and do 1 HP worth of damage. I can also stab you once and fucking kill you. So I feel like no matter what weapon we pick, we're gonna come to that. Because a baseball bat, I could hit you with a baseball bat and do not a lot of damage.
But
I could
that
also
would-
fucking whale you
I
and
think I
kill
have
you
one.
one hit.
That would also bring in the argument of, though, different people would have different hit point levels. And
Right. So
Right,
we're
but to
trying to
try and
go.
figure
So
it
in
out-
But
general,
we're trying to.
yeah,
It's average. You're thinking too hard into it. It's just on average. What do you think one hit point is to an average person wielding an average whatevers?
I think I have an idea.
I know what
Go
mine
ahead.
would be.
Okay, Krista, what do you think
So-
one hit point worth of damage is?
Scenario: person punching your stomach, you're winded. 1 HP. But if you're doing 50 HP and you're punched in the stomach and you're winded, they could like fucking break your ribs, internal bleeding.
So 50
like,
stomach
Well, I mean,
punches.
okay,
Essentially.
even take the winded part out of it. I mean, like, if you were just standing there and it was like a test, if you got punched 50 times in the stomach, there's a good chance you could
Yeah.
rupture something.
Yeah.
Yeah. Take the winded out of the equation. That's just...
So
You
getting
can do
hit in
that
the
even-
stomach is 1 HP.
Yeah.
I feel like that's a good one.
And I was thinking initially about like
Mine's
punches
more
to
of a
the
joke,
face. But then I was like there's those slapping competitions.
Dude, those are
like you
just
could do
crazy.
fucking damage with just one
But
slap.
those
So
are
I don't
also
feel like
people
that
going
is
full on.
Yeah. Did you
I'm
see
going
the-
to
have
rock
you
your
guys
shit.
seen the aftermath videos of this?
Oh yeah,
Their
Dudes-
whole entire face?
Yeah, when their
face
whole
swells
face
up,
is
their
swelled up and
ears
they
swell
can't see.
shut,
Yeah,
like-
they get like the
Cauliflower
Randy
ear.
Couture ear, like
Yep.
the swelled up
Cauliflower ear.
Cauliflower ear. Yep.
Like I said, mine's more of a joke, but I was thinking just whenever I thought of like the worst pain that would be 1 HP, I was like every time I stub my fucking toe.
That's
like,
yeah.
Right,
kick- like you kick a coffee table. If I kick a coffee table 50 times, I'm gonna die.
Whether it be from the coffee table or the gun he
and
puts
for
in
the
his
amount of times that Cody has stubbed his toe, he probably only has 5 left till he
You
reaches
only
50.
have 5 HP left. Oh, sorry, not to interrupt, but that's you just brought up a great fucking point. How much HP do you think each one of us have
Wait,
left?
not everyone answered with the 1 HP.
I know, but like I'm saying,
Yeah.
like this will extend off of this one when we get there.
Okay.
I think that's a good idea. Like, which one? Like, how much HP do you think each one of us have right
I feel
now?
like there's an actual mathematical way to answer that.
Right?
I don't want to get
Josh?
into that because I'm gonna sound like a fucking idiot.
Josh, what do you think 1 HP or one hit
Would
point
it-
of damage looks like?
a drop of poison, right?
Oh,
That little drop ain't gonna do much, and it's gonna fuck with
Well-
your tummy. But 50
gonna
drops,
fuck
you
up
dead as hell.
But there are some poisons that are even more higher potency.
So he's thinking
Yeah.
just like
Just
normal
okay.
everyday.
Here's a
rat
one.
poison.
It's like rat.
I was
Alright,
gonna say,
50 drops of rat
aspartame.
poison.
Aspartame or sucralose, artificial sweeteners.
Yeah.
In the small quantities, to like me, Josh, we're allergic to them, makes us sick. In a high dose, they're actually a poison.
Cancer.
They're actually just straight up a poison. They'll kill someone if you
Listen,
give them enough of it.
Those things are just crit hits. That's the best way to put it. Those
Yeah.
are criticals.
All right.
Yeah.
So
So 50 drops of rat poison.
I
on.
was
Okay.
thinking going back in time, getting stoned to death. All those small rocks, everyone throwing them. You could probably die in
Hell
about
yeah.
50
That's
of
a
those
good one.
rocks.
Like 50
Or less.
50 rock
Back when it was
throws.
fun to win the lottery, dude.
And that's the
You
thing,
know?
like, we're talking about normal hits. So, like, yeah, if you dome somebody with a brick, like, yeah, you're getting hit.
Oh, yeah, see, I brought up
You
the
know what I
brick
mean?
thing, and our boss was like, dude, a brick. Like, you could fuck somebody with a brick.
Yeah, but I'm just
And I'm
saying,
like,
like,
yeah.
let's say you hit somebody with a good-sized stone.
Yeah.
If I
oh,
hit you in
yeah.
the temple, like, that could kill
That's
you.
what I'm
But
saying.
at
That's
that
one
point-
thing. It's
but
like,
at that
I could
point,
use
that's a
one
critical
stone.
hit.
Okay,
Like,
but see, but
what if
Cody
I
brought
threw
up
it
a
at your
good
stomach?
point. See, what you keep bringing up is like, yeah, but I could stab an artery. But that's not always the case. That would be, in a case, a critical hit. That's
I mean,
a
you
great.
think of, like, actual
yes,
D&D.
that's a great
Yeah.
way to look at it. I
Okay,
love
that's
that
what like
idea.
my thing was a baseball bat. I can hit you with a baseball bat, and it's gonna fucking suck, but it won't kill you. But if I fucking slam you 50 times with a baseball bat, you're probably gonna fucking die. I'm gonna do
Yeah.
something to you, whether I'm hitting you in the head, the stomach. I'm gonna do something to you.
Yeah.
But then I was
would
like,
say-
but I could hit you with a baseball bat and do nothing.
I would,
would
say,
say-
any average blunt force trauma, like average,
yeah,
could be pretty much an HP.
like would be one. Because see, we were like at first Noah and I were on like the same page. We're like, oh, like some people were like, oh, I stepped on a Lego brick, or oh, I stubbed my toe, and I was like, okay, but if we do that 50 times, it's not going to kill us.
50 Lego bricks stacked on top of each other so they're like spikes. That'll kill you.
But like the baseball bat, yeah, I definitely think that's a 1 HP hit.
I don't think a bat would be 1 HP.
I think
You don't?
Okay, how about a Louisville Slugger?
You don't.
One of the small.
You don't think
bats.
a bat would be 1 HP?
No,
I feel like
think
a
it
bat would
more.
be a couple more.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
if
what
you
I'm
take,
thinking.
if
I
you
think
take
would be
like
2 or
10
3.
good hits with a baseball
Okay,
bat,
but
you could die
an,
pretty
Yeah.
easily.
But
from
an
that.
average person punching me in the stomach could arguably do the same damage as
Yeah.
an average person swinging a baseball bat.
Okay.
Okay.
But that's
So, how about we go?
We'll give it a 1.5.
well, I just say it's like an unarmored attack versus using a fucking hammer in D&D. Basically, is what it is.
Yeah, but there's some people that hit like they're like
You know,
they
like
have
I'm
a
just
weapon.
Yeah.
taking,
like
I'm taking average person,
yeah, not you. I wasn't
average
talking
person
about you.
fist fight, average person with a baseball bat. Like, if I fucking haul off and hit you in the stomach with my fist, average strength, that's gonna fucking suck. If I average strength hit you with a baseball bat, also gonna fucking suck.
I feel like that's gonna be way worse.
But I think a bat would be worse.
Yeah.
Than a punch.
Okay, so what if like you know
you
like
have like lever, like the way you swing. I mean, you think about just the speed of what you punch versus how fast you can swing a bat, even at normal like speed.
because you have leverage on the end of that. Like
Yeah.
I have mine, the windmill.
Oh, there you go.
One hit of that,
Have you told
not
them
so
about
bad.
that move?
50.
Yeah.
Bro.
Oh, yeah. We've heard several times about it. That's the best.
I could beat Mike Tyson with the windmill.
shout out to Mike Tyson,
Sponsor us.
sponsors.
He's cheating. He can't do that.
What would be 1 psychic damage?
Oh, okay, all right.
It's a simple
I
insult.
fucked your mom.
Oh, Call of Duty lobbies. Oh, that's a psychic damage.
You'll take 1 hit point, and then 30 more hit points will come.
But that
for
comes
you.
back to the critical hits. It's
that's-
like sometimes, you know.
One person from one of those lobbies is like 1 damage. An entire lobby, that's like 50. That's where that's where
Okay,
it
so
gets
like
rough.
I feel like maybe like putting down your putting down like your dog or pet.
So, like, mini traumas.
Yeah, I feel like mini
Yeah.
traumas. I think like 50 good mini traumas would do you in.
But not like traumas like, this is going to sound so bad. Like, not today's traumas. Where
Yeah.
it's like,
I get
you
what
know,
you
Like,
Like-
real traumas.
yeah, like if your cat
Not a
gets hit by a
woman's
car,
troubles.
you don't
Yeah.
witness it, you don't see anything.
Yeah.
Your parents just like, hey, like,
your cat died today.
your cat, well, it's like the cat's gone, like, blah, blah, blah.
Yeah.
And, like, you know, you're sad, and then blah, blah, blah. Like,
Took the dog to a
it's
dog
more
farm.
of like, if your dad, like, handed you a gun and was like, you have to go do this,
Yeah.
then that's like,
Old
That's what I'm
Yeller.
saying. I feel like
yeah,
I feel
like old Yeller instances.
Old Yeller instances, 50 of those, that could probably get you there.
Yeah.
This is
I don't
You
know,
know?
But it-
'cause
but
if
it
we
has
pi-
to be a
If
pet.
we picture asana, I think after 3 or 4 asanas, you might go.
I'm going on bereavement when Asana goes.
I know, but would
Good.
you?
You know?
but-
I've already got
Depends on-
permission for that. Just
Okay.
Depends on
But
the
wouldn't
bond
you-
you have, because I feel like after a while of doing it, you just kind of get numb to it. It's not really you're taking psychic damage.
I was just
anymore.
gonna, I was just gonna bring that up,
So
but
what if it's?
but it's like the different traumas. It's not always every time it's your dog. You know what I
I
mean?
was thinking,
yeah.
like asana comes around, something happens, she dead. You have another dog. Another 5 to 10 years go by. Same
Gotcha.
thing.
Gotcha.
It just still
So-
goes
so
through
you-
life.
you still get
but
that-
after so many times, like you
Yeah.
created this bond and then have to let it go.
I feel like at some point you just
So,
gotta stop getting
I feel
dogs.
like on dog 4, you're like, dude, look, I hate to break it to you, man.
The
Here's
only
what's up.
argument I have for that
Asana
is
will be my 7th dog.
yeah,
Yeah, but
and that will be her final, just so you know. So it might be more than a point, but
What do you mean it'll be my final?
because I know you're gonna be like, I can't do it anymore. Like, but no, I think the big thing is with that though is like, it also depends on how like, I don't know
how they go?
Well, my thing is like, I don't know the average person's thought on that. Like, my thought is, I'm going to give this dog the best life I can, and I'm going to love this dog, but, like, I know it's going to happen eventually. So, like, now, if it was, like, not meaning to sound morbid or anything, but, like, if I got dog after dog and they all died young from like fucking mutations or cancer or something like that, then I'd be like, I'm fucking cursed. Like what? Like
Yeah.
Like holy fuck. Like if it's every single fucking thing.
Yeah.
But like, I don't know. I don't know how the average person would handle that.
Probably not get dogs anymore.
Yeah, I feel like after number 2, I'm like, I need a break. Maybe I'll try cats.
After 2 or 3, it might be like, all right, something I gotta change. I can't do cat. I can't do any animals for a while.
I do like a cow or something.
See,
maybe
I've been
something bigger. I could
through
probably take it.
I've been through a good number of dogs, and I'm like,
I've been through probably like 200 cats. My dad's had barn cats his entire life, and they get held on the road once a week. So that shit became very numb very quick. But I think the one thing that I was thinking about that would be like a crazy trauma is Holly keeps showing me these videos of people getting stuck while doing cave exploration.
Nope, spelunking. Nope. I absolutely refuse to watch
So the
those.
one dude was stuck in there for 48 hours and got out, right? So he survived.
They made a movie
feel
about
like
that, didn't they?
127 hours.
Yeah.
He got.
Yeah,
He wasn't spelunking though. Yeah, he fell through.
Yeah, no, this guy's like, and like his face is literally like cocked sideways and he's stuck. So I'm definitely gonna say that would at least be one mental HP because
Bro, that's
imagine
a
you got
whole-
stuck 50 times in a row, like you know what I mean, and you're stuck in there for 48 hours at a time.
I feel like
That's
you just
more than
wouldn't
one.
Do it after 2.
Yeah, but
After I'm
imagine
stuck the second time, I'm like, I can't fucking do this anymore, man. No way.
Imagine you're like crawling through hell, basically, and every once in a while you just get stuck for days on end, and then you have to keep crawling, and you do that for like 100 days straight. I feel like that could do like 50 psychic damage.
I feel like the first one's 50 psychic damage.
By the second or third time I'm stuck, I'm gonna find a way to not be stuck anymore and just get like out of it every time. Because if I can get out the first, second, and third time, there's always a way to get out
I'm
the
just
next
saying,
couple of times.
I will never go spelunking unless I got a tub of fucking Crisco on me.
And okay, what are they
lather
always?
myself up and slither through that fucking
that
cave.
always drives me nuts about those. They're always wearing some sort of a fucking backpack, some sort of a giant fucking clunky ass shirt and pants and boots and I'm like, I would be if if that was my job and I had to fucking do that, I would exactly. I would wrap my dick in duct tape and I would butter myself and I would
like
and I
5
would
points
slip
of
through
damage.
every fucking thing because I ain't getting stuck by my shirt. I ain't getting stuck by my fucking pants or my boots,
You'll get
which I
stuck by the
always
duct
fucking
tape.
see. And I'm like, take your fucking clothes off. Like, Jesus Christ, this is horrible.
They always go in head first and get stuck, and it's like, dude, I'm always sliding in ass first. Like, I'm not risking it. Even if there's a snake down there, I don't want to come face to face with it.
They
bite
play
it with my
by
legs.
cat rules. If their head fits, their body will.
Yeah,
Like,
That's
like-
not true for us.
Yeah.
Like, we got fucking shoulders.
I'd rather be stuck with like my head towards the opening than my legs. Like,
Let me just
Yeah.
say,
towards the opening.
classic example of why you shouldn't go head first is the Nutty Putty Cave.
Yeah, where he just
Nutty Putty,
slipped down in there.
he was exploring a part of a cave that he thought opened up into a big room. Well, apparently he took a wrong turn in the cave, and instead of kind of climbing upwards, he went in a tunnel that just did a 90-degree drop. So when he slipped, he was stuck upside down. And the worst part about it is they found him. The rescuers found him alive, but they couldn't get him out.
No
He
matter,
died, and they couldn't get his body out afterwards.
because his body was at such a 90 degree, they couldn't.
They couldn't pull him
They
back
couldn't
up.
pull him
So
back
they
up.
had to just
So they had a
leave
hold
him.
of his feet and everything, and they were trying to chisel away, and they couldn't.
They
get him
had
out.
to just leave him in there, and they just sealed the cave, and that's his grave now.
Yeah, I'm okay with never going.
Yeah. Big
Crisco
I'll
and
do it.
Speedo
Yeah.
or not.
Well,
I
have
love
you ever
big caves.
have you ever
Love
been
going through
to
caves.
Bilgers.
Bilger's Rocks? Like, have you ever
I
went
feel like
through
we
the
talk about
ice
this every
cave?
time we're
Yeah.
with them.
Like, I love going through the ice cave, even though it's the scariest thing that's ever happened to me is going through there. It just gives me like a weird sense of like
Yeah.
accomplishment, but there's all these other times too that like I watch people go in where there's like water, right? And they're like up to their like the bridge of their nose with water, and then the guy's like, "Oh my god!" and like a wave like would come over and like washes over their face, and I'm like, "Why do you want to drown to death?"
That's
like,
one of the biggest things they say if you were at a cave near the ocean, you know, on the edge of the water, you're to never go in it, because if you go in and high tide comes, 90% of those caves fill up completely, so you're just fucked. There was a story of teenagers who were fucking around in a cave and high tide came and they couldn't get back out because of the currents, so they just stood on a fucking ledge and watched the water just raise and raise and raise and raise. Thankfully they were okay, but like,
well, there was
hate that.
There was another instance where like it was like a school, and they took them into like a cave system, and the same thing, it filled up full of water, and the only way that they could get the kids out is they actually sent a medic in who had like really small scuba gear, went in, gave them a tranquilizer, knocked them out, put a mask over their face, and actually drug them through so that they wouldn't panic or get stuck. And then brought them out. Well, what happened is they got like 12 or like 13 kids in, and one of the kids woke up while underwater, freaked the fuck out, got stuck, and drowned to death. Jesus. And then but they still kept going because the water kept coming. Yeah. So they kept sending them in, tranking the kids, dragging them through, tranking the kids, dragging them through. I'm like, holy shit! I couldn't even imagine that. Yeah. Freaks me out.
Thank you all for listening to CNC Talks. If you like that episode and want to hear more, follow and subscribe to keep up to date. We have an Instagram and Facebook at Creatures and Cantrips, and Twitter at Creature Cantrip. If you want your message to be read on the next episode, leave a 5-star review on Apple Podcasts. Like, share, comment. It'll help us immensely. I hope you all have a wonderful day.